Hey guys, it's Sean.
This is Jason.
And together we are
Horn Bearded Brothers.
Salud.
Skål.
Okay, Jason. So today we have something we've been talking about. It's our, what are we calling this?
We're calling this the Amazon Fiver.
And the reason we're calling it a fiver is because these are all fives. Gonna knock that out right off the bat.
Yeah. So these are all the kits that you can get off of Amazon. They have some good qualities, but nothing that makes us go, oh snap. Oh. Now, here's a warning. To clarify this now, if these kits have a beer bomb, they are dubbed Vaseline, or AKA, because it's happened to me one time, unicorn sprinkles. How we say that? You are super, super shiny, or shiny. We gotta be comical. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's all I got.
One time. Okay, so, like we said in our other videos, prices may vary depending on state sales tax, the product on Amazon, location they're shipping itself.
But basically, you're gonna go from the cheapest is this one, $9.95. But basically, you're gonna go from $9.95 to about $20, $19.99.
$19.99 is the highest we have.
So $10 to $20, and really, most of these kits don't vary too much in what they have.
Correct. Yeah, you're more than likely universal comb, oil, balm. You might get a pair of scissors, or you might just get an oil and a balm. Yeah. But overall, guaranteed, these kits will all have a oil. So, let's make this fun. Excuse me, I apologize. How about you tackle the first one, which is...
We're gonna go Premium Nature, which is this the guy, and we will say this right off the bat. All of them but this one, from our research, were made in China. This is the exception. This one was made in the US. It actually does say... Made in US, bottled in US. So there's no, it's on the box. So we're gonna go with that. So we're just gonna open this up real quick, guys. And so what you get in this is you get your standard 1 ounce oil, you get your standard 2 ounce balm, and you get a decent comb. And I will say, even though this does all say that,
the comb's made in China.
So there is that caveat.
Yep, but remember, it is a comb. Okay, and like we said in our videos, we have products from all over the world. Just because it says made in China, Hong Kong, Portuguese, Malaysia, we're not gonna knock it.
But guess what? We're not gonna knock it because at least it states where it's from, like something else we reviewed earlier.
No comment. That's all I'm gonna say. No comment.
So I guess we can kind of just move right down on the line.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about it real quick. So like you said, you have the oil and the balm itself, okay? Now, the comb, we put it back in the wrapper for safety, and just we have a habit of doing that. It is a standard comb. Nothing really made us go, holy moly, this is awesome.
And that's, decent strength. I mean, I'm doing this, I'm putting pressure.
Not like the one we broke in the other videos?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do. Yeah. like Sean was saying, the kit is $9.95. Price may change, price may vary. Please keep that in mind. Okay, now the oil.
I think it's just good. It does have a micro dropper, which is good.
Yes.
So that part, actually, I will take that back. Not quite a micro dropper.
That is not a micro dropper. So
it's not a standard dropper, though.
Yeah, so there's a few different kind of droppers. There's the inverter, which is the concave one. You gotta like smack and shake, smack and shake. The micro dropper is actually going to be a, would you say oval or round? I would say oval.
There's a couple different types. There's the one that comes up to like a really fine point, and then we have the one that's more of like a ball shape.
I would say that, yeah.
And then we have like, this is kind of in between. It's not your standard dropper, but it's a little bit small.
Yeah, micro droppers are gonna have a little bit more of a smooth drop to it, while the other ones are gonna go, but not an inverter. Inverter goes.
So basically, if you get like most of the time you get one of these generic kits, most of the time your balm is going to have like an orange scent, with the exception of one coming up. But generally, that for whatever reason, that tends to be the default, is kind of like that orange scent. But I did get something weird in this, is that when you use the oil and you use the balm together, you almost got like an Old Spice scent, which was weird.
That is weird. Because I did not get that. I got nothing. So, I mean, overall, these are just starter kits, but bottom line. So that's all we really have of that one. So let's go ahead and move on over the Cute.
Gosh.
That's how slow I did
I'm gonna let you.
Okay. So, of course, made in China, and like we said, we do not knock that, so please keep that in mind. Okay, when we got this one, it was $14.99 off of Amazon. Price could change, please keep that in mind, okay, ladies and gentlemen. This one does come with the comb, the scissors, and the balm. Okay, so let's go ahead and
Yeah.
take that one.
Whew.
This is packed in there,
Yeah, I
dude.
remember that one.
Why did you put it back in here?
Yeah, it's got nice cutouts, but they are in there tight.
Yeah, they are.
You have to take out the insert to get to the comb.
There.
Oh, these ones actually have...
Okay, so now that that's out, so you do get the oil, the balm, the comb, and the scissors. Okay, so we're kind of put that right there in the camera. Now the first thing that I do want to cover, okay, as far as sharpness, these things are actually kind of sharp. And I love it when they do the, I'm gonna say the prolonged handle is what I'm gonna call it, okay? Because this is gonna give you a little bit more control versus the stubbies. I like these because you can actually take your time, do this, do that, etc., etc. Not super, super sharp, so it's not gonna, you know, hurt you, and it's not gonna pull out your mustache. So please keep that in mind.
And this actually has a good, and I like actually the fact that it's kind of a little bit different of a wood color. It's more that like teak almost.
Yeah, it's not the light brown or
standard, and it pretty good strength. I mean, I'm giving it a good flick, not like some other videos recently.
Yeah. Now, of course, when we discussed everything, this is a strong tea tree oil smell. So it's definitely gonna smell identical to a lot of lotions, a lot of
your essential oils, you know, stuff like that. It smells a lot. That's why when if you guys noticed, I took a kind of a whiff, because you get that real strong tea tree scent out of this.
Yes, you do. So like we mentioned, all these, the balms are gonna be like Vaseline. So please keep that in mind at all times. Let's see here. Now this was made in China, not knocking that at all. That is not how we base the rating. Please keep that in mind. It is just a okay kit. So,
and I will say, for those of you who are animal conscious, they do have the no tested on animals on the label. So there is that. And I will say are not afraid of advertising that it was made in China, because you see the Chinese flag on their products. So kudos to them for acknowledging where they're from.
And even on the tin, it says as well. So let's go ahead and move that one down the line. We have fun making videos. Thank you very much. Okay, so we already got these two out of the way, and we do have our classic rating cards, so please keep that in mind. Okay, so now is this? Oh, this is the one. So very, very rarely do we come across a kit that has an expiration date. So the light bulb goes ding. If this is organic and nothing in here can expire, why does it have an expiration date? Don't know about that.
Guys, we've used a lot of products that have all natural ingredients, and it's like Jason said, it's a rarity that you find an expiration date on a kit, an oil, a balm.
Absolutely. So, Sean, would you like to do the honors on this one?
In this box here. So this is one of those magnetic ones. It has a nice snap. But the thing is, if you're gonna do a box, we'd prefer you to do like a wooden box or something like that. But I will say that the snap is pretty good on that.
Yeah, they did a little bit of more TLC on the packaging, you can somewhat say.
So you have your standard. Actually, this is a little bit bigger. 1.7 ounces on the oil. So that's a little bit bigger than normal. Weird, what they give you, 2.12 ounces on the balm. So it's a little different too. Comb, good sturdy comb, to be honest with you. So there's that. The brush though is butter soft. I mean,
yeah, and the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, when you have a very, very soft brush, it is not going to comb the hair downward. It's just going to create a puffball.
Yeah, it just kind of goes over the top and just kind of puffs everything.
Yeah.
And so surprisingly, let's see. Let me see what we said first before.
Now these actually came with, I would like to say, a barber edition scissors.
So these things are good and heavy, and the thing that Jason always talks about how he loves is they have that rubber stop right here. And not only do they have the rubber stop, but they also have this little guy right here, the little nut, I guess you'd say.
You can say the nut, yeah.
That where you unscrew it and you can actually sonic clean these if that's what you do.
Yep.
Or you can even, I would, be able to clean them up really nice. And what it does too, if you guys are into this sort of thing, and this is something I've said in other videos, if you are into self-sharpening, it makes it easier to sharpen it because you can take that off and put it on your stone or whatever you may do. So those are pretty, this is almost worth the price, just the scissors.
I was thinking the same thing, that the kit is $19.99 when we ordered it, but just the scissors alone is kind of worth the kit.
And this one did have a little bit better score of 5, but it was close enough that we included
this
it.
actually got a 5.5,
Yeah.
but we decided let's just include it, bottom line. And like normal, the oil was a good oil. This one was actually more of a baby oil on your face than anything. Same thing, the balm was a Vaseline, AKA unicorn glitter, so go figure.
And it also does have if you don't carry it in this, it does have a little travel bag, but you're never gonna fit all of this in there. You might get the oil, the balm, and maybe the comb.
Correct. So let's go ahead and move on to the next two final products real quick. So the next one coming up is the men's eccentric kits made by Gentle Vikings.
Ooh, yeah.
So this one we've dubbed the Dimetapp Beard Kit. Okay, so same thing. The beard balm, Vaseline all the way, nothing special. So we're just gonna, we're good with that one. Okay, so this one, I did review the kit. It's $13.99 online through Amazon. But the one thing we really, really love, this comb. I love it how it kind of has like a...
almost like grips.
Yeah, it's grip. They're grips. And it is a pretty sturdy comb. So this is not one that's gonna break as soon as you try using it. Now I'm getting there. Just pull everything else out.
You got fire starter material on there.
You do get a generic thank you card. We have gotten thank you cards that are hand signed, which kind of go more personal, if you ask me, than just, here you go, whatever. Okay, so moving this off to the side here. Now the oil, we actually did, it does not have a scent, like we mentioned, and it does remind us too much of baby oil. So as soon as it kind of reminds us of baby oil or Vaseline, we're kind of like, okay, we're done with this.
It just gives you that slickness that you don't, most guys, there are guys out there who do like the high shine on their beard oils, but for us, I'm gonna speak, I think for both of us.
For both of us.
We prefer not to have that high shine, high glisten in our beards. We want more of a matte finish if possible.
Now the cool thing too is this is, like Sean was saying on the other products, this does have a guaranteed non-animal tested, but it also has an expiration date, which that kind of makes us worried a little bit because all the products up on our wall, none of them have an expiration date. we have some products that we bought a year ago, and they're still as good as the first day we got them. So, I don't know about that one. Oh, I'm sorry, how do you do it, Sean?
No, that was good. We're using that.
I'm learning?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
using that.
I'm
We're using that
learning.
now.
Okay, whoa. Sorry about that, I dropped it. Okay, the last product on our list is...
Afamy, gentleman's favorite.
I'm gonna say OF me. You like that one?
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Play on words.
So,
The box is winning.
yes, it is. Little foam inserts. Let's see. This is actually probably the most basic of the kits on the table.
Yes.
But it's 2-ounce oil and weird 2.12 on the balm, which is unusual.
Yeah. Kind of weird measurements. Now, of course, like we always say, this is made in China, but we do not knock that. So please keep that in mind at all times. And of course,
It does.
animal safe test. That means this is not tested on animals.
So, we're gonna dive right into this. We actually said this was kind of, thick and like, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of syrupy. It's real thick, but that isn't, most of the time you want it like that, but there are times when if it's thick like that, you rub it on your hands and you're just working it in your hands. Yeah.
It's like glue for your beard. So now the one thing too is it's non-scented. So non-scented means it's not going to smell like tree leaf or lavender or Dimetapp
Or orange.
or orange or nothing. You're not going to smell anything with the scent.
So, I mean, there are a lot of guys out there who, we've talked about this before, maybe you prefer your cologne. Maybe that's what you want and that's your thing. So this would be more in your wheelhouse if that's what you want. It's not gonna have a scent, so you could wear your favorite cologne and not have to worry about conflicting scents.
Absolutely. Now, the one thing too is, like we said, the balm, it's a Vaseline balm, not a serious hold. You can usually tell by the texture of the balm if it's going to be a Vaseline or not.
It's real shiny like this. This one actually is holding up a little bit better than some of these, so maybe it's a little bit thicker, but I'm not gonna say like, oh my gosh, amazing.
It's still considered a Vaseline
Yeah.
balm. So, but other than that, ladies and gentlemen, now this one does go for $16.99. Before we forget, I do apologize on that. And of course, it does depend on if they're having a sale, etc., etc.
Time of purchase, all that stuff.
Yeah. So of course, this is the Amazon Fiverr. Corny, but it's still kind of cool. So these kits aren't super bad. They're not super good.
They're
Midway, introduction, beard and trainee,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. You know,
Bit kit.
a bit kit. Yeah. So I think we're good, dude.
I think that's it. So guys, thank you for stopping by, checking out the Amazon $5 special. No, not $5.
Fiverr.
Fiverr.
You gotta do the ver at the end.
Burr.
Burr.
So guys, this is Sean,
This is Jason.
and together,
We help it grow.
so
Skål.